ذلك مع ذلك بل الذين كفروا في تكذيب والله من ورائهم محيط. فكما أنه لم يفلت أولئك الأوائل ولم يهربوا من عذاب الله، فهؤلاء الله سبحانه وتعالى محيط بهم. لماذا؟ لتكذيبهم، وإنهم أمعنوا في التكذيب، في تكذيب، يكذبون النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم ورسالته. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala presents a question here. And why is that? To grab their attention. Sometimes when you want to share a news, you make it in that form. Because you don't want the person, when you tell him something, he'll be distracted by another thinking, or he's not with you. So grabbing the attention, present the question. And it's really important, and it's a unique style of speech. هل أتاك حديث الجنود. And the word was mentioned, generally speaking, is that, al-junud. You know about the army? You know what? It's not like any other words or something serious. I have to pay attention for it. And especially when we use the word hadith, that means something relatively new, something that just came up. It's not like just a regular, a talk or a story. And what's new about it? The new concept, how you think of it. And sometimes it's something old and you forget about it when you bring it back as if something new. So you have to think of it in a different way. So هل أتاك حديث الجنود. Do you know about those army? Who are they? فرعون وثمود. Why Fir'aun and Thamud particularly? Because those two nations were familiar to them. Their news, why they spread in that society. Why they spread in that society. They know. It's people, everybody knows about Fir'aun. And their evidence still there. Thamud, everybody knows about it. And they pass, front of their places. So they know about those. And they know how they're being destroyed. Fir'aun by the water. And Thamud by sayha, which is sound. That was a huge mind they couldn't handle it and they died. Something unbelievable. That army, they will be prepared for entering any battle in any fight. And that, not like you, the Arab that you at the time, you're living in chaos, not even being trained, Yes, there's fight here and there, but it cannot compare with Fir'aun and Thamud. They were known in the history and all being destroyed. So in other words, you have to take the lessons from others. الكيس من اتعظ بغيره. To the smart person, the one he will take a lesson from others. When they tell you what happened, so do not take it lightly. It's a serious matter. بل الذين كفروا في تكذيب. And despite all of that, they're still in the state of denying. Subhanallah. Why is that? It is ghafla, heedlessness. A person never even think what's even good for him or bad. He doesn't care. Because if there is something making him blind, الذين كفروا في تكذيب. They are in that state of denying. Sometimes a person even will lie in himself, and after that he will even believe in that lie. You know that? It could happen, yes? They called Ash'ab. You know what Ash'ab? He was famous in a history, and he's from Tabi'in, by the way. One time, the kids came to him, and he wanted just to push them away. He said, you know what? There's a party in there. He was famous, like he's sharih. He loved to eat, subhanAllah. So everybody loves to eat, yeah? But it's a different story. So he told them, go, there's a party in there. So all of them, they ran. He ran after them. He said, maybe it's true. Maybe it's right. Maybe there is something. So the person, he could be in that state. Those kuffar, they live that way. They are blind and they are persisting, for what they are doing. الذين كفروا في تكذيب والله من ورائهم محيط. This is threatened. You cannot escape from it. Allah is after you. You cannot escape from it. Even you escape from it at this time, tomorrow, you're not gonna be, it's not gonna be easy for you. So you have to think of your end. And that will make you changing your situation. Now, when you are driving, this route is closed. The street, there's something that's blocking it. You still continue to go in there? What this type of stubborn? This type of stubborn, like, where this way? Like, when you go, they told you and they give you warning, you should not continue, and you're still doing it. That's their case. So thinking ahead, and thinking of the end, that should make you changing your present decision. بل الذين كفروا في التكذيب والله من ورائهم محيط بل هو قرآن مجيد في لوح محفوظ. And we'll continue inshallah with the rest of the ayat. It's how it's beautiful, the Quran. And some from time to time bring it to us history. And reading in a history is really important. Was not just a story. No, it was something beyond. It's very important. Now when we read, about the history, we reflect upon that. Because it's repeated and repeated, and there are many lessons in there. When you live in the history, as if you prolong your life. Because, you get a lot of good things, from the past. And that's why it's really important reading history. Our problems that we have short memory. We need that reminder from time to time, remind ourselves what happened. And we need to go back to the history to extract lessons that would be beneficial for us in our contemporary time. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide us all. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant the best for all of us in this life and hereafter. Ameen. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك.